Hi guys, so today we're going to be unboxing our January BoxyCharm. Whenever I say BoxyCharm, I want to say it exactly the way Kathleen Light says it, because I mean, I watch her BoxyCharms, I watch her channel, so sometimes when you get used to somebody saying it a certain way, you automatically want that voice to come out of you. It's insane. But anyways, we're going to be unboxing our January BoxyCharm. And we're gonna do it try-on style. So this month, where's my little guide here? Here it is. This month's box is called Rock 2018, and it is Rock and Roll Soul. This card right here gives you all the information about what you're getting in the box and how much it costs. And also, if you're not familiar with BoxyCharm, it is $21 a month, and you get 5 full-size products to try out for the month to see if you like them, if you've never tried out some of these brands, and you get to test everything out to see if you want to continue purchasing from that particular brand. So let's go ahead and get right into the box. The first item we're going to be trying out today is going to be the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer. Now, you guys already know that I'm not a big fan of luminizer primers because I do have oily skin, so any more luminizing stuff that I put on my face will just enhance that glowiness that I get throughout the day from the regular oils that I have on my face. So I don't normally use luminizing primers at all. But this one comes like this, and it has like a little dropper, and ew, this is different. It's kind of a face flesh tone color. So let's go ahead and put that on. This most likely is going to have some shimmer in it. It has a real metallic, like medicinal scent to it. Almost like it has mint or something in it. What does that smell? Eucalyptics? I don't know how to say that. That's what it smells like. It smells like it has some kind of a mint or something in this. So this particular product is $38 for this tube. So it is a very pricey product, delivers a natural radiant glow while blurring pores with a beautiful luminized flawless complexion. So does it blur my pores? I don't know that it really does, but it's not too glowy. It does definitely give me a little bit of a shine, but nothing over the top. So this, we'll see. I'll have to continue to wear that and see, you know, how it actually lasts with other foundations on top of it, and see if it's going to be something that I'm going to be able to wear, because if not, then I will be passing it on to somebody. All right, I'm going to go ahead and throw on some foundation real quick, and I'm going to be using today the NARS foundation. I actually have this I already did a full review on this, so if you want to, I'll link it somewhere. So foundation on, let's move on to the next product in the box. This is from IT Cosmetics. It's the Brow Power, and this particular full-size product is $24. I actually really like this. I have one open already, so I'm going to use that to demonstrate it. But this is a really, really nice brow powder, or brow pencil. It's a universal. I don't know that this would be really, really good for anybody with really, really light hair, but I mean, they say it's universal. It works really well for me. I'm going to go ahead and leave this in the box because I don't need to open another one, and I'm going to grab the one that I have. So mine is just a little guy here, the tester that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and use the spoolie. It comes with the spoolie on one side, which is really awesome, and then the other side kind of has like an oval shape to it, so it's really good about filling in your brows and stuff. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see what I'm doing here. So let's see. Now you can press really hard to get a darker look, which is what I'm doing now. I'm pressing really hard to get more of a darker look, or you can go really, really soft to get a really light look. So I think that's why they call this a universal, because it can be really easy to use for most people, I think, but I'm not too sure how well it would be for really, really light hair, or really, really maybe dark hair. It may be a little bit too light or too dark for that matter, but for me it works out really, really well. So let me know down below if you've tried this and you have light hair, or if you have like black hair, how this worked for you. So there we go. As you can see, it fills in really nicely, and it looks really natural. It doesn't look like over the top. You can totally go over the top with this. If you like those Instagram eyebrows, you can definitely get that look, but you can go really natural. It has a really nice, precise little tip that is really nice to fill in, and it goes really, really quick. And there we go. So there are the brows. I think they came out really nice. I look kind of awkward right now because I don't have any other makeup on, but I like this brow pencil, and I will continue to use that, so I'm excited to get another one because I do like it. It's really, really quick for me. I don't have to really think. I just kind of fill in, and it does a really good job of making your eyebrows look filled in. The next product we have here is, this is from Pierre, and it's a Bronze and Brighten palette. So it looks like on the back you get a blushing glow, afterglow, and a mineral glow. So let's see what this looks like here. This particular product is going to be $34 if you bought it from the store. I'm not a huge fan of, you know, glowy type of blushes. I feel like if you're going to use a glow blush, then you don't really need to use a highlighter, but we're going to go ahead and just use it all and see how it works today. So first I'm going to go ahead and take a fluffy brush. This is just from e.l.f. I'm going to go into the bronzer. Let's see how that works. Now, like I said, this bronzer is kind of shimmery, so I'm just going to bronze up my face. Let's see what it does. See how it adds like a glow. Ooh, that's a lot. Holy moly. I didn't realize how much that was, but it is a lot. I'm not sure I like that too much. Okay, so I didn't need that much bronzer, but okay. So you got to use this with a very light hand. I should have known that, and I didn't. So this is not a contour. It's definitely a bronzer, and I think you can probably see it pretty well on my face there. So that's quick. That was a lot. I'm going to go ahead and go into the blush. Try not to use as much. Let's see what that does. Definitely gives me some shine there. Okay, so the blush is not bad. The bronzer is just over the top. I'm kind of afraid to use the contour or the highlight, which is the one in the middle. So let's see here. Ooh, this is like a double shine palette. This is way too much for me. So, okay. There's that. So these products are really, really nice, but you got to go in with a light hand, which I did not do. So I'm definitely over bronzed and over blushed and over highlighted. So very nice products from Pierre. But these ones you have to be very, very careful with and use a very light hand. So that's a good lesson to learn. If you're going to be using this and you haven't used it yet, you definitely want to be really careful. And this, woo, that was a lot. All right, next we have this palette here, and this is from Crown Beauty. So this is a eyeshadow palette. It's $24. I'm really excited to try this because I've never tried any of Crown Beauty's eyeshadows, and I've been seeing them a lot on Instagram. So I was kind of excited to get this, to try this out. So it does come with the cover, which is really nice. And on the inside, you get the mirror. It does have a little plastic cover here, and you get 9 colors. You get one matte, it looks like, which is the black, and the rest are shimmer colors, either really good shimmeries or kind of like sheen shimmer colors. So there are the colors there. Let's go ahead and try this out. So first off, I'm going to go ahead and go on with a eye primer, because that's what you should always do if you can, if you have some. It's the best way to get the best color out of any palette you're going to be using. Now that we've got the primer on, we can go on to the shadows. I'm going to go ahead and take my Chart palette real quick. This palette doesn't have an actual crease color that's in matte, so I'm just going to take one from this palette, and I'm going to go in with this color here in the crease. Actually, the lighter one, the one that's called Journey. Now that we've got the crease color in, we're going to go right into the Metals palette. It says rock your look. Let's go ahead and we're going to do Pop Rock here in the middle of our eye, on just in the lid. We're going to go in the lid with Pop Rock. All right, and Pop Rock is like a gold, almost silver color. Let's see what that looks like. Take that right all the way up to the crease. I'm just using a domed brush like I always do to put these shimmers on. There we go. So that has a really pretty impact. It's almost like dirty money color. It's really pretty. Like a has like a little bit of a gold shift, but it also has green in it. So that's, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna just take a fluffy brush from NYX. I have a couple of these lying around here. We're gonna go into Glam Rock, which is gonna be this brown color here. Let's see, right in the outer V. There we go, we want a lot of that. Might need to get a smaller brush to get more detail. Let me do that. I'm gonna go in with Morphe M507. It's kind of like a small taper brush in a way. Let's go ahead and grab some of that there. There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my fluffy brush and just smooth that out. I'm gonna get some of the black metal here. And it's almost like a gray color. And let's kind of get some definition out here. Just like that. Definitely a rocker type of look. Okay. Then I'm going to take that same brush, I'm going to clean it off on my swatch. I'm going to go into Pop Rock again. And just kind of add a little bit. And I think that's where we're going to leave that. So that came out really nice, I think. I like it. Maybe a little bit more black here. Very pretty. All right, so this is going to be a palette that you want to use first before you decide to go in with the eye or your foundation, so you don't get fallout, especially if you're using the dark colors like I just did. All right, so that's how that worked. Very pretty. There are some really nice grays, blues, gold, coppers, silvers. I mean, there's just really, really nice colors. There's also some like Wild Thing is like a red, like more of a copper. So there's like this copper and then there's that copper there. There's two different like coppery almost looking colors that would pair really well. There's actually three of those. There's that. And then there's the one that we used, Rebel. So those are, they're all really like neutrally type of stuff. And then I think that the black would, you know, balance it out a little bit. Go ahead and go into that black again and then smudge out the bottom line here. All right, so that's it. That's it for the palette. I think it works really well. It blended really well. The only complaint I have about this particular palette is that you need to have a transition color, so you'll have to pull in another color from another palette when using this. But other than that, everything blended really well, and I think that the eye look came out really nice. All right, so the last thing in the box here is a lipstick, and this is from Galactic. It's a matte lip paint. It's $23 and it is in the color Posh. Ooh, that's a pretty color. I like that. So let's see what this looks like. It smells like cupcakes, like frosting. So that's good. Let's see. All right, so that is Posh. That is a really pretty color. It reminds me of Campfire from Dose of Colors, but kind of a little bit more muted than Campfire. So this is a $23 lipstick from Galactic. So that's really, really pretty. So let me go ahead and go and finish the rest of my makeup, put some eyelashes on, or put some eyelash mascara on, and then maybe put some contour in to hopefully counteract. All right, guys, so here is the finished look. My box totaled in at $144 this month, which is a absolutely amazing price for $21 a month. I mean, it's amazing. You're getting over the amount that you pay, so it's like triple, maybe 5 times the amount that you paid of product for the month. Some really nice products. So I really enjoy the brow Power from It Cosmetics. I use it all the time. I have a couple of backups. I love, love, love this brow pencil. I think it's really nice for beginners, really nice for people that know how to do their brows. It's just a really nice all-around brow pencil. I'm excited to get that. This Bronze and Brighten palette. So after the look is together, it's not too bad. I do feel a little over bronzy and bright. I'm not used to it, but I think this would suit a lot of people that really, really like to have that like over the top glow. This will give you that. It's really nice. I don't see my pores. It blends in really nicely. I would suggest if you do pick this up, you use a very light hand. It's super pigmented, like too much. It's really pigmented. You got to get used to it. So where I think it's an amazing product. It's something that you will have to go in with a light hand so you don't overdo it like I did. So I like it, but it's a little much. So that's a nice product. So the next thing that I'm going to talk about is the Dr. Brandt luminizing primer. I can't really give you too much information on it because I just put it on now. I don't know how the foundation is going to actually last with this. It doesn't look like it has any dimethicone in it or any silicone in it, so I'm not too sure how it's going to last on my face. I do have oily skin, so I'm going to wear this for a full day tomorrow. If you want any more information on it, I will put it down in the description at some point, or just ask me down below and I will let you know what I thought about it after I wore it for a couple of days to see if it did prolong my foundation, because that's what you want a primer to do. So I do think it looks really nice on the skin. My pores do look a little bit blurred, especially on my nose. So far so good, but I haven't worn it all day, so I can't give you a full judgment on that. Now the lipstick from Galactic Beauty. This is really nice. I can't even feel it on my lips right now. I love the color. For $23, I've never heard of this brand before, so this might be one that I want to look into. I'm going to see how long this lipstick actually lasts on the lips. I don't feel any tackiness whatsoever. And some lipsticks that are liquid lipsticks, after you put them on and they dry, you still get that little bit of tackiness. This is just dry. It feels really, really comfortable. I love this. I love the color. I love the way it looks. Fingers crossed it stays on the lips for all the workday. If it does, I'm going to be buying some more from Galactic. So again, this will be one that if you want to know any information about it, just put it down at the bottom, and as soon as I wear it all day tomorrow, I will update you guys on that. So I'm super impressed with the way that went on and how it feels. It feels really, really nice on the lips. I literally feel like I have nothing on the lips. All right, so first time trying out any Crown eyeshadows. I think that they blend really nicely. They are all shimmers except for the black in there, so I can't judge their matte shadows, which is one that you want to really try when it comes to shadows. You want to try their matte formula because that is the base of most of our looks, and it's also what we use for accents as well. And for me, sometimes that's all I use is matte. So I would love to try out some of their matte shadows, but as far as their glimmer shadows and shimmer shadows go, they are really nice. They blend nicely and I have no issue with them. So this is a really nice palette. This is going to be a dark palette and you're going to get a lot of smoky, like sultry eye looks with it, which if you don't mind that, and I don't, you will love this palette. If you don't like those kind of looks, you're not going to get a very subtle look with this unless you go really, really light-handed and add another matte from another palette. So I like it so far. So I think it would be a good addition to anybody's makeup collection. So this month I am super excited about the products. I'm always pretty excited about my BoxyCharm. I think they do a good job of giving you a variety of different things to try out from the month. For $21 a month, you cannot beat BoxyCharm. I think right now BoxyCharm is probably the top monthly subscription right now to get if you're willing to spend the $21 a month. If you are not wanting to spend the $21 a month, then I would say Ipsy would be your second choice because that's $10 a month. So I'm super impressed with this box this month. I'm excited about all the products. I'm excited to continue to use them and see how they work. And if they don't work, of course, you know they will be going on to you guys because I am trying to declutter things from my life. So, all right, guys, I shall talk to you guys on Sunday, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.